Hello everyone and welcome back to another segment of FF Insider. I'm Sam and today we have a very special episode to share with you guys. As many of you know, we were just publicly listed on NASDAQ as FFIE. As that was going on in New York City, there was a team here at our global HQ in Gardena, California that was digging up a time capsule. This time capsule was buried on our campus 6 years ago by the team that was working here diligently, hard, and just putting everything they had into making this company move forward. It was really exciting to catch up with some of the people that were here on site. So we're going to tune in and see what they had to say about their experience digging up the capsule. All right, everyone. So today I'm going to be joined by some of the employees that were here when the time capsule was originally planted. I'm really excited. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Mengwei Campbell. I'm Director for Propulsion Control in the Software Group. I have been in FF more than 7 years.
Wow, 7 years is a long time.
It is.
What is it that you do here? Can you describe your role a little bit?
I'm in charge of the whole propulsion control in the software group, which include battery control, thermal control, powertrain control, and then motor controls, which is drive the whole power of the car.
Wow. Well, you're technically our first employee, right?
Yeah.
How does it feel to see a company grow so much? There's so many changes, right, that happen.
Yeah. There are a lot of changes since I joined, and some for good, some for bad, but it's happened for every company. And what I see, we always learn from the bad changes, and then we're moving forward into a good future. And then now we're a public traded company, so I'm looking forward more good changes too.
Very well said. How did it feel to actually be a part of the group that also dug up the time capsule?
It was very exciting. Actually, I am also anxious to see what is inside, and then it's been so long, and then good to see what our wishes was.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining us, and thank you for being an inspiration to women and working hard in a male-dominated industry.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'm also joined by Aaron today. Aaron, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Sure. My name is Aaron Q. I'm the Director of Advanced Manufacturing here at Faraday Future. I've been here for about 6.5 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
It's been quite the journey.
I'm sure it has. You've probably seen a lot of changes and a lot of differences that have happened across the years.
Yeah, looking back at things, and especially looking at the time capsule video and seeing everything around there, from the office, the personnel, the people who I worked with, and how they've changed throughout the years. It really shows how the company has still moved forward and progressed along its journey to where we are today.
To quote you in the video, you say something like, we've got a lot of challenges ahead of us, but you're looking forward to them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really stemming from my experiences from launching the Model S over at Tesla in the manufacturing side. And, joining Faraday from the start of the designing of the vehicle and trying to work with them for design for manufacturability was the challenge I was talking about. And so being part from the very beginning and not an afterthought, I felt was going to be quite an interesting journey. And here we are today, moving forward with building FF91 to launch 12 months after funding.
Yeah, and how does it feel knowing that you were at the beginning of a company and now we're publicly traded?
It's to be honest, it hasn't fully set in yet, right? and so it is quite amazing. It's a lot of accomplishments throughout all of the company and all the employees who have contributed to get us here. And so it's definitely, the journey's not done. It's almost starting again, right? We're recruiting right now. We're building up all our teams, even in manufacturing. We're hiring in all the departments, trying to build up the right group and the right feel within the groups to go ahead and get this accomplished.
How was it to see yourself from a couple of years ago? Do you feel like you're a new person, the same person?
I've definitely grown professionally, I feel. I saw my me laughing, and I'm probably laughing and smiling the same way I was in that video. I still have that side of me to try to leave some looseness in the workforce or workplace, because if you're always serious, then things are always not as dynamic and cannot move forward. Being a little loose and being open with your employees, I feel that joking around a little bit here and there still continues to build that rapport with them. And I was actually very surprised to see me in the video, because I didn't remember being videoed at that time, and I said, "Wow, I've lost a little weight since then." So that felt good. That felt good.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We're really happy to get your perspective on it.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm here with Jennifer. Jennifer, please tell us a little bit about what you do here and how long you've been here.
My name is Jennifer. I manage the interpreter team here, and I also work on the strategy, and now been helping with operations.
Wow.
So I'm wearing multiple hats here, like a lot of people at FF.
Definitely.
Because we're a startup.
How long have you been here with us?
Well, I've been here for almost 7 years. So I joined in 2014, right out of my graduate program.
Wow.
So it's been a while.
How did it feel to actually dig up the time capsule with everyone?
It was a really pleasant surprise, because I had no recollection of what I wrote and put in that time capsule. So I was really also curious to see what was inside.
And so you actually got your note that you wrote in there, right?
Yeah.
And you had mentioned something about being publicly traded. How did it feel to read a note that your past self had written?
I think it was really a mixed feeling, because I think back when I wrote that note, I had no idea what it takes to build a company and then take that company public and eventually deliver a product. And then I think during the past few years of ups and downs, I think I learned a lot about the challenges and all of the obstacles that you have to go through in order to do that. Mm-hmm. And now that we're public, which I'm thrilled about, I'm also feeling the pressure because now we've committed to the public market that we're going to deliver the FF91 in 12 months. And it requires a lot of work from every one of us, right? Yeah. So I think it's definitely mixed feelings, but I'm excited for our adventure.
That's great. It's almost like being publicly traded was obviously not the end goal. We still have so much more work to do.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about your team now that you're working with, and how do you think that we can achieve what we're looking forward to?
Well, I've always enjoyed the people that I've worked with here at FF. And we certainly need a lot more hands on deck so that we can really deliver this product to the market. But I think with our spirit of never giving up, we will fight to the first.
Fight to the first, absolutely. Thank you, Jennifer, for sharing your experience with us.
Happy to.
It was really interesting to hear everyone's perspectives, seeing how they felt 6 years ago and how they're feeling now, how we're all so excited to move this vehicle forward. Being listed is just the beginning. It's our priority to deliver FF91 within 12 months of our listing date. If you're interested in shaping the future of mobility, visit our career pages and apply online. Don't forget to download the FF Intelligent app, available on iOS and Android. There you can interact with FF employees and other EV enthusiasts and see what's going on here at FF. We're really excited to continue these series, so we'll catch you next week on Monday on another segment of FF Insider.